Don't know where it goes. I'm on a road. Follow your heart. It won't let you down. Follow your heart. Take the step beyond your way. Take the step. When you have a dream, you gotta start. It's the only way. If you're gonna shine, and you're gonna shine, shine, shine. You're gonna shine. And I am here back in the saddle, back in the United States again after my big trip to Ireland. So much fun. I got to tell you, I highly recommend Ireland. It was a great time. I played 2 shows there, which was amazing. One at Dunraven and Adair, and then the other one in Belfast at Three Rivers. It was this little cabaret that they had. So Rob Marr let me sit in with them, which is great. Being on borrowed guitars, can I tell you, it was a bit of a challenge. But we are here live back on the ranch this week. We are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7. All you need for your indie artist, you love new music, you got to go to Blast Music 24/7. We have our radio stations, My Indie Radio out of France in Europe. Love you guys listening. The Plow Zone in California, you guys are listening in. You're wonderful. Our sponsors, Hotel Universe, which gives us our Roku channel. And again, all indie artists, you need a good video. You need to be competitive. They're going to hook you up. Tell them Randie sent you. And the same with To The Max Advertising. Again, check them out for all kind of print things, logos, banners, and stuff like that. We are here about all things indie artists. We're here to support each other. And we got Billy's here. Yay! Howdy. A day without Randie's like a day without sunshine. Oh, I missed you so much, Billy. I really did. Bringing sunshine to the ranch today. I'm loving it. And this is live. So again, guys, chime in. Let me know where you're watching from, because we have a great show for you tonight. I love having bands on. They're so much fun. So we have, and this is gonna be a good one, because we have Dennis and Jason from TrailerPark Country. Welcome, guys, to the ranch.
What's up? How are you? Thanks for having us.
Oh, I'm thrilled to have you guys here. We're gonna have some fun.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, look at you all decked out. Loving the glasses.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We were actually. I was taught this image. You know, I was taught this through the NFL tailgating community. You know, if you ever go to an NFL tailgate, it's like the WWE of the fan base. You know, I mean, it's just awesome. Everybody comes in character, all dressed up. You know, it's just amazing.
So you go on brand as TrailerPark Country even when you're tailgating.
That's right.
Got to represent.
Hey, that's how we're known, and that's actually you know, who created us, as far as I'm concerned. We're a fan of the fans.
Oh, that, you know what? I'm all about the fans. When you lose sight of that, man, keep walking.
Yeah, I agree. That's where it's at. That's where this is. Hey, look at this. This is actually new, right? This is actually new, Jason. This is Jason, aka TrailerPark 316. This is new this year. You know what I mean? This is new, and that's the bottom line.
Trailer Park said so.
So what did it evolve from? New from what? Because people don't know you. So what is it new?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It all came out as TrailerPark Country to begin with, and that's how people knew us. And then every indie artist struggles with how do we move forward. And we were taking suggestions from places that were trying to help promote us, and they said, get rid of that and go by your name. You got a strong name, and that. But then it got confusing. The Dennis Cockerham Band, Citizens Band, you know, and Dennis Cockerham and the Citizens Band, TrailerPark Country, and it just got all confusing. So we had to go back to what we originally thought for ourselves, and own our own thing, and go with it. You know, if it makes it or if it fails or if it, whatever, as long as we're having fun, it's ours.
And we were talking about that a little bit before we started about how a band does evolve. You know, how do you evolve with your audience? You know, you can't stay stagnant. You can't keep doing the same thing, playing the same song, like remaking the same song over and over. But the question then becomes, how do you grow with your audience?
That's right.
And sometimes you might lose some of them.
Yeah. Yeah. We, you know, for us, there's a story, you know, and ours is like the Star Wars. We go backwards to tell the first story. But I used to write for the Nashville Songwriters Association. And I wrote the song Tailgate Crazy, and I was sending it into them. And I really liked the song. And when I wrote it, it was just 3 chords. And that's how all my songs are written, 3 basic chords, same storm pattern for every song. Then I take them to Jason, and he makes them better. If you want to know the gospel of the music, you go to Trailer Park 316. You know what I mean? You just want to get the bare bones Trailer Park version. This is where you come. But together, we do something great, and it's pretty awesome. So they sent it back to us 3 times, wanted us to take out what made it unique to us. Mm-hmm. And I didn't like that, and it actually hurt my feelings. If I share a song with you, all I want you to do is say, "Good job, dude." I already like the song.
But you know what, Dennis, you and I both know that's not the business.
That is not the business. But the key is that, and I learned that collaboration is no longer a cuss word. It's actually the best thing that we have. And but Jason and I got together. He made the song better. The music behind it so much better. And then he said, "Why don't we just put it out ourselves?" So we decided to do that. And instead of releasing it on all the streaming platforms and playing that game and doing all that, I actually jumped on my wife's Facebook and started. I Googled tailgating and came up with this thing called the Tailgating Hall of Fame. I'm wearing one of their shirts right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Tailgating Hall of Fame Summer Bash. We're headlining that August 2nd. You know what I mean? But anyhow, this thing came up, and so I just started spamming them with the song, and it almost went on my Facebook. I just started sending the song out to all of them, say, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And they liked it. And I said, "Well, how about you shoot some footage, send it to us, and we'll create a music video." And so that's what we did. They sent us a whole bunch of footage, and they were playing our song. Where was it? It was released outside the Cleveland Browns Stadium, outside the Dog Pound at the end of the season. And they were playing it at their tailgate live before it was ever anywhere. Then it was Houston, Texas, the Bears, the Chargers. We had some great support from the people within the Tailgating Hall of Fame. Tim Shanley from the Chicago Bears Tailgating Club.
Captain Steve
Weber from the Greatest North American Tailgating Society for the Browns. Doc Lightning from the Chargers. And our family now, Freddie, Chief Texan from the Houston Texans. And they got together and they helped us, and so we put it on Facebook for free. We didn't even put it on the YouTube or nothing. We just put it on Facebook, and it got so many likes and so many shares, kind of went viral for us. Blew us away a little bit, caught us off guard. 2 weeks before the draft in Detroit, we got a call, "Can you come perform at the Superfan Summit tailgate for the draft?"
That's
and we didn't gonna make it. So Jason created a backing track, and I made it up there. We performed there. And next thing you know, we're in Houston at the tailgate for the Houston Texans for the Nuff Said Tailgaters. Then we follow that up to Minnesota at the Viking World Order and the Houston Texans game. Then down to Nashville for the Titans tailgate. And this year, we are headlining the Tailgating Hall of Fame Summer Bash. Bam!
You know what I love about that story is the huge lesson for indie artists. Because you write a song. You don't write it for anything in particular except this is the song I want to write, right? Yep. And every indie artist has to find their fans.
That's right.
They don't have to find you. Nobody's waiting for you to put out your music. Nobody cares. Maybe your mother. I don't know. They clap politely. You know what I'm saying? But you have this song and you're like, who I think would like this? you know, and that's what you have to do with a song. You know, yours hit big.
Yeah.
I mean, hit big. But on a smaller level, people need to do that with songs. I just released one about child abuse. I have to market to those people who are probably going to resonate with that.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a lesson on finding your fans. And this is a party song about tailgating. Let's ship it out to tailgaters.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
And you know what? And they embraced us fully. And it was so amazing. And you know, so you got, like you said, you got to find your niche. And we found one, and it feels like home. You know what I mean? And, you know, they said, you're the talent. We're just the market. Here's what I say, you know, it's just like them and us to football without a tailgate. It's like cornflake without the milk. You know what I mean? Orange Juice Jones said that. It's like cornflake without the milk. If you don't have a tailgate, the people at the tailgate get them fans so prepped and ready for the game. You know what I mean? That's the pre-party. You know what I mean? That's the pre-party. And our job is just to help support them do that. You know what I mean? And the best way we can do it. And you know, we do it with music and entertainment.
And the beauty is you didn't support a team.
No.
You didn't say, you know, tailgate for the Eagles or Giant. You're like, it's the whole process and part of the whole sport. And every team could embrace that. That's the beauty of how that worked.
And the cool part about it is the things that we're a part of, they represent the same thing for real, Randy. Tailgating Hall of Fame, what that is a group of tailgaters. So like Freddie Chief Texan, you may hear his name a lot from us, from the Houston, Texas, enough said tailgaters, but he drove a fire engine from Houston, Texas, all the way to Minnesota, right, to the Vikings tailgate, parked in the same lot with them. Why? Because they're both part of the Tailgating Hall of Fame. So if you're a visitor, you can tailgate with them. It doesn't matter who you support on the field. You know, you can still be friends in the tailgate. And then they got a coin. You know, I mean, he got up on top of that fire engine. He flashed that coin. He sang their Tailgating Hall of Fame anthem, and the whole crowd chanted it. I mean, this Tailgating Hall of Fame is about unity. You know, about fan unity, tailgate unity, and you know, you can be on any team you want. But just know that outside of that, you know, we're people and your fans, and that's such a big deal to us. That's why we do that.
And the power of this song, music, to bring it together.
Yeah,
and remind people we are tailgating. We're here to have fun. You know,
we love it. We love them. We love every single one of them. And you know, we wouldn't be where we are today without them, and we know that.
Well, so you wanted me to play this song last, so we're
that's right.
So we're gonna have to go on and talk about one of your other songs. Okay, you are an Americana country band. Yeah. That's what tailgating is. So let's talk about you as an Americana band, because I think every country Americana band has to have a song about home and what they think of their community and sing. And you have one called Gravel Road.
Yes,
how's that your home? How'd that come to be?
Well, you know, we grew up small town. So when we were out having fun, gravel roads was what we're surrounded with, unless we want to take the highway. And then you get trouble on the highway because there's highway patrol. So we stuck to the gravel roads. And that's where we learned to drive not so safely. Ditches, fences, mailboxes. Yeah, we took them all out. And
you were the guys taking out the mailboxes.
Yeah, hey, it's great. So what's cool is Jason and I go way back. I was born in West Point, Nebraska, and raised by my grandparents. About sixth grade, I moved up with my mother in between Madison, Nebraska, and Norfolk, Nebraska, in the country, in a trailer park. It was a trailer park in the country, and it had a gravel road going in and out. And so we learned horses, motorbikes, ultralights, gravel roads, and other people's cars. But anyhow, yeah, we learned all that out there. And so you want to tell something. You know, there's a lot of songs out there that describe love and a lot of big city lights. And we wanted to give it to it in a trailer park light. And the trailer park that were references is called Custer's Mobile Home Trailer Park, in between Madison and Norfolk, where my mama raised me, and then where we experienced our back roads. It's cool. And then we just had fun with this video. It was one of them videos where we're like, heck, we're just gonna go out there and be us and have a goofball time and show people, like, don't take this so seriously. You know, we're here to entertain and have a good time. We want you to have a good time watching it.
And it puts now. My grandmother was living in a trailer park. It was beautiful, well maintained. But I think trailer
That's a
parks.
manufactured housing community.
What's that?
That's called the manufactured housing community.
Right. There's the name, manufactured housing community. That's really what it is, because when you say trailer park,
Then you got us.
Yep. That's
Then you got us.
people leave the keys in the cars, and you know, when you need to run down to the store, you just jump in something close and get there and get back.
We don't have storm shelters.
we didn't have storm shelters. I'm in Pennsylvania, though, so it's kind of an interesting mix of things.
That's cool. Yeah, that's Pennsylvania. That's where you're at.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a shot away from us, ain't it?
A little bit.
A little bit. We're in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah, you can watch
South
your dog
Dakota.
run away for days.
I've been in South Dakota when I was younger. I can say I've been there. There's some cool stuff in South Dakota, actually.
There is some.
Yeah.
When we make it there, we get in trouble, but
Yeah.
there's some cool stuff there.
Yeah, Pennsylvania too is just kind of a mix of things. But, you know, they're just really, like you said, fabricated, manufactured communities. You know, so people are on the same page about, you know, what we're talking about.
Yeah,
you
they
know.
are. You know, in our trailer park, there was just a gravel road that went in. You'd have to go find a way to turn around and come back out that gravel road. You know, I mean, that's just the way it worked. And they were all tin roofs. Nobody had siding on their trailer. Nobody had shingles on the roof. It was a trailer park.
Most
you know,
of them didn't have porches.
That's right. There was.
Stairs.
Oh yeah, decks. Remember when decks?
Oh yeah.
You see decks everywhere now. We had no decks.
Yeah, you need a deck. I think you need a
Yeah,
you
we
can
had
make
no
a deck.
deck. We didn't have no deck. You got those steel stairs that come out the door and
Right. The steel thing. Right.
You slide them up, and if you want somebody to step off wrong, you pull them away.
Dennis and I still got the shin scars to prove it.
Yeah.
Some have pools though. Some are more elaborate than others.
That wasn't our trailer park.
That's a manufactured housing community. Yeah, that's an upgrade from the trailer park.
Ah, okay.
You know, we try to tell people, you know, it's funny. Trailer Park Country isn't a place for us, for real. It's an attitude. You know what I mean? It's an attitude. And we like to say it's where fans and music come together. It's an attitude. What we're trying to say about Trailer Park Country is we keep it original. And, you know, we have those roots, and they're blue collar roots, and they're just simple. It's just a simple life. You know, almost everybody's been to a trailer park, even if they only do it on the weekends, and they call it camping. You know what I mean? It's just the simple life.
Right.
You go out there, you light a fire, you grab a guitar, 3 chords in the truth, and it doesn't even matter if those 3 chords are supposed to go to that song. You make it fit. You know what I mean? We can play the same song, and we do it.
Yep.
And we'll play the same song, the same 3 chords for 10 minutes and sing 20 songs to it. You know what I mean? It works.
Nicole's agreeing with you. She was waiting for it, and she says it's an attitude. The whole trailer park, it's an attitude.
Hey, P.S., that's my oldest daughter. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Thanks for chiming in, hanging out with us tonight. All right.
Yeah. So gravel road is where we were able to go have fun with it. We wanted to take it back to where, you know, our thing, our roots, and do it in a fun manner and let people know, hey, look, this is kind of who we are. You know what I mean? So,
And a preface to that, this was a love song that Dennis wrote.
Yeah, it's a love song, but we spun it. We spun it, you know, in the video. Hey, you know when people make a snow angel?
Yeah, yeah.
In this video, Jason makes a dirt devil. That's what he calls it. So,
well, Susan's chiming in. Love song, Gravel Road.
It is her favorite song. It is her favorite song. All right. Well, we got hi everybody. We got the family. We got the whole trailer park here.
I know, right? Right.
Yeah. Grandma, you there?
Grandma. Hey. Yeah, we had the first solar powered clothes dryer.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, if the sun was out, our clothes would dry.
Yeah. I know that clothes dryer. Yeah. I know that clothes dryer well.
Yeah. But yeah, Gravel Road was a really fun video to make. And we did it old school, right? We shot it, we edited it, we did it. And we just had a good time with it. Just to not try to be more than what we are, but just try to show people who we are. You know what I mean? Come have fun with us.
All right, let's show people who you are and what a trailer park attitude is all about on Gravel Road.
I know there's a lot of songs out there talking about love in the city, but my mama raised me in a trailer park in the country. No one ways, no roundabout, no traffic jam, no stoplights, no neon moon. Just the breeze in my hair and the dirt in my clothes. I can take you if you want to go, yeah. Up by the river, down by the
And we are back on the ranch. We are spanning the globe to bring you the best in indie Americana music. And we are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7, your one stop for all indie artists. If you have music you want to put it on Blast Music 24, they are so good to their artists. Also, we have our radio stations, Plow Zone in California. Always love to have you guys listening to us. Also, we have My Indie Radio in France, in Europe, which love to have you guys listening in. You guys go on Thursday, hear us on Thursday, and we are everywhere you want to be. We're on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Roku TV, Pocket Cast, Listen Notes, Stitcher, Pandora, Amazon. We are everywhere. So coming at you today with Trailer Park Country. We're learning what that attitude is. And you got a new fan in Billy in Long Island. He's just saying, wow.
Thanks, Billy.
Susan thought it was a great performance in the video. It looks like you guys are kicking around having a good time.
Yeah. That's what it's about. It was just having fun. Sue is my mom, you know what I mean? That's my mom. Anyhow, she was just at our performance. We just got back in town yesterday, and she was in the audience. And, you know, as you get to know or see our performances live, I got a signature move. And, you know, like the old Van Halen, I just throw a snap kick up really high, you know, and I do the snap kick. So I brought my mom up for Gravel Road. And I started singing it to her, and then I did that snap kick, and then my mom did it.
Your mom.
Oh, the crowd went crazy. It was pretty awesome.
That is so much fun. That is so much fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Now, I think the next song that we're going to be listening to, I think sums up Trailer Park attitude because it's called Don't Church Me Up.
That's right.
And it's really a song. And is this Trailer Park attitude? I know the rules and I don't care.
That's right.
That's it. Trailer Park attitude.
That's it.
All right, we have another comment here. I love this one too. Oh, okay. Nicole loves this song coming up. Don't Church Me Up.
My favorite.
Yeah, tell us, Jason, why is that your favorite?
Why is it my favorite?
Yeah.
It comes, the music comes from some of my influences, and it's how I pretty much lived my whole life. I know the rules. I know what you want me to do. I'm probably going to do the other thing.
You know, Jason has a very interesting way of saying it, because I write the lyric. We have a dynamic in the group where I write the lyrics, and it doesn't matter really what chords I put the song to, you know, but I write the lyrics and I take them to him and I express what I want to say with my words, right? Then he expresses what he feels out of those words with the music he puts to it. And so when we bring it together, the dynamic fulfills itself. So it's really cool.
And that's great that you have that kind of energy and you can work with each other. And it really helps because your songs evolve. Yeah. You know you're going to throw something out and it's going to get edited and it's going to get stronger and better because you're a team. And that's a hard lesson for some indie artists.
Yeah, it was hard for me too. Hey, that's nothing. Jason, I have this song taped up over there. I just set it in the shelf. Jason wrote it, and you know we're fixing to let him do one. And then I said, "Here, look, I think these should be the chords that should be played right there." And it's really hard, you know. So it's a reverse role situation. But it'll be cool when it comes out when we get it out, and it'll be the way it's supposed to be when we do it.
Oh, Billy used to take care of a trailer park.
All right. Hey.
Woo, go Billy.
Well, sometimes we need people to take care of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. But yeah, I mean, I've gone around with my producer and what key a song is going to be in. You know, it's like, you know, he'll go home and try him in both keys, and then he sends it to me what he's done, and I'm like, you already picked the key, so.
It's
You
pretty
like to
cool.
make me think of something to say about my song.
See, it works. We were like Gravel Road. Did not sound like that at all. It was 3 chords, A, G, D, and we were in Jason's basement, and he started playing a riff, and I said, "Hold on, keep playing that, and then we brought Gravel Road, and I started hitting Graves. Said, "Well, if we're going to do it like that, I got to put this in and that in it," and then we created the song right there.
Oh, Ryan is sending much love.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's what bands are really about, is the chemistry. People don't understand that until you're in a band. You could have like the most talented people, put them in a room, and they like nothing will come of it. Then you have like Fleetwood Mac, which they were explosive, but so the chemistry was there for their writing, and they were just amazing.
Yeah, it's
It's
really cool. Before we move on, we're going to tell this story. So Jason been playing for a lot longer than me, and been in bands and stuff a lot longer than me. I was a late bloomer, but he had a band, and then I went over to try out to be the lead singer for his band, and he turned me down.
I just told him, you're not ready.
He turned me down, right? He turned me down. So I kept plugging away. Yeah, no, it hurt. But like we've known each other for years, and I kept plugging away. And then it was like a year later, wasn't it? Like a year later, I said, "Here, man, I got these songs. You know me. You listen to them, and bam, it went from there."
Yeah, he's got magic in his lyrics, and it speaks to me. And then I want to interpret that with my music.
Oh, well done. Well done. Why don't we listen to "Don't Church Me Up"?
Try to put me down. Don't try to drive me out. No, turn my world around. I don't want you coming around here telling me how to spend my days. I'm tired of hearing you preaching about my evil ways. Don't talk about my bottle. Tell me about my beer. Don't like the things I'm doing. Stay try to drive me out, no, much going on, man, I got no time for you. Sunday, that's for football. Saturday, I'm at the bar. And Friday nights for fighting, man, I still got the scars. Monday, that's a recoup. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, too. You take a look, you'll agree I got no time for you. I got no time for you.
All right, we are back on the ranch, spanning the globe to bring you the best in indie Americana music. We are brought to you by Blast Music 24/7, and we are so glad you guys are tuning in. We have a lot of people. Feel free to chime in. You have any questions for us? I'll love to hear them. We got our radio stations, Plow Zone in California, My Indie Radio out in California, and all the streaming platform, the podcast, a couple video casts. So we really do mix it up here on the ranch. And we're here with Trailer Park Country, Jason and Dennis. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Now, I got to tell you, look at that video. Are those guys friends of yours?
Who?
They're all friends,
Yeah.
all of them.
We didn't- you know, you don't even meet all your friends, do you? You know what I mean? Like, they're not enemies. You know, you were talking about it ahead of time. The situation with it is this. We needed to get a video out. You know, I mean, we had released our self-titled EP, Trailer Park Country, with 4 tracks. And we needed to get some videos out. And so we had that one basically produced. But in order to make it ours, we put the clip in at the end of us on the stage at the first annual Iowa Chislik Festival, which we hosted. And it was our first time ever appearing anywhere. And the guy at the end who lifts up his shirt is actually Freddie, Chief Texan from the Houston, Texas. He flew in from Houston to Larchwood, Iowa. He flew into Omaha and drove down to Larchwood, Iowa to attend the Chislik Festival. And because of that, you know, we gave him a splash out there and wanted everybody to know, you know, he's a huge supporter of ours. We're a huge supporter of his. And, you know, I mean, what he stands for. And he's family now, you know, he's family. So.
Oh, that's amazing. He came out there to support you. God,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
You know, it's we got something in store for him. So
That's all we're going to say.
yeah, that's all we can say.
All right.
Yeah,
Big,
we got something in store for him.
big things brewing. Big things brewing.
We got something in store for him. It's really cool. But so what we did is we produced it and then put it up on our stuff here, and then added in the last segment to at least let people know, give them a splash of it's us. You know what I mean? And just to get it out there. Sometimes, like you said, you just got to get something out there.
Right.
You got to stay
Right.
relevant. You got to stay relevant.
You have to stay relevant. I don't compete with artists. I don't. I want to have my music competitive with you, and I want to always put my best foot forward. And, you know, sometimes I go to Hotel Universe and I say, I need a lyric video. What can we do? And we, you know, are putting things together.
Yeah. And
You know?
none of it's a wrong move. It's each of ours individual moves, you know, none of it's wrong. You know, we put out that video before we put out Gravel Road, and we got a lot of comments after Gravel Road. Everybody's so glad to see you guys in a video. So glad to see you guys in a video, you know, and so we learned from that. You know, this year we'll be releasing the whole album. And so now we know the angles that we have to take, you know, what our fans like. And that's
Right.
important to us.
Yeah, and you know, a mix of that stock footage and band stuff, live stuff going on, you know, could really drive the whole theme of the song.
That's right.
You know,
because the idea behind the video is really good. You know, I mean, it's great. The performance is like you know, watching a movie, and it tells the story the way we want to tell it. It really does work out. But we could have, you know, we could have done some more with it, and you know, maybe, like you said, maybe another video will come out.
Yeah. And I gotta tell you, having a line dance, a couple other artists have talked about this, having a line dance in your song. You can there are sites where you can put your line dance and trademark your line dance.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You know, like that's a goal of mine. There's one
tell.
song coming up that I want to try it with.
What's going to be the name of it?
It's called the No song. It's called That Smile, but no, it's about getting hit on by married people. I really am tired of it. So I now have a huge response.
That's the No.
The open people, like, stop.
Oh no, Jason's not gonna like that song.
I don't like being told no.
Hey, no, you know, one of his favorite
Hey, if
songs.
you're not available, don't you be hitting on me. That's fair.
Hey, you know, one of our Jason's favorite songs that we performed it Saturday. We at every time that we perform, we put in 2 songs that we have yet to release yet.
Nicole, I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send it to you. Next month. It's got to be like the girls' anthem at this point. Like Creepy Guys.
I will be.
No. It's a good line dance song, actually.
You know what? You put
Nicole can help her come up with a line dance for that one.
Hey, you put that out, and then we're gonna come out with the Yeah song. With clips of your No in there, be like yeah.
Yeah, Nicole's right behind me. You're gonna be high. Let's see who sings it louder. Let's see.
Yeah, we get the remix. No, yeah. No, yeah. That's gonna be a good song. I can't wait for that.
It's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
Cool. You should go put out the No song. We're gonna have to go with the yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, we do this song in our first set called Heaven, and Jason picked that for us to play, and we haven't produced it yet. But it starts off like, I don't want to love me tonight, like tomorrow won't come. Take me to heaven, then I'll take you home. I might not be what you want, but if me, if you like, you know what I mean. And anyhow, it says, I don't want to leave her. I just want to use you. You know, yeah. No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But yeah,
your wife, so leave me be.
I actually, you know, we had the idea of the duet with the wife, and in the video for it to where love me tonight. Now we'll just go home. You know what I mean? So it starts off and it takes that spin, like 2 people are at the bar with the idea, and then they start hitting on other people, and then they decide we're just going home together, like we came in. You know what I mean? So there's a whole spin to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's a whole spin to it.
All right, guys. Let's listen to Tailgate Crazy. Let's go back to where we started, where you guys all began. A marketing lesson on finding your fans with a song. Tailgate Crazy.
Tailgate Crazy.
It's called Tailgate Crazy. Crazy!
You're over here, baby. We're in Minnesota.
That's right, baby!
Tailgate crazy, baby!
His name is Dennis Cockrum, and he's out of South Dakota. The name of the song is Tailgate Crazy. Seth, let it rip.
Sit back, relax a little bit. Let me tell you a story. See if yours is anything like mine. Remember when I was a kid? So much better when I popped the lid. Nail the rap or open it up. Drop that tailgate on the truck. 2 good doors and no gun rack. I beg, please, could I sit him back? He said, baby, up in the back, boy. Tailgate crazy. 16 and in my prime, where you know I spent my time. Skip the dance and hit the cornfield. Drop that gate and seal the deal. I beg yes and I beg please. On that tailgate on my knees. She said, baby, what? Tailgate crazy. travel forever, you and me. Well, we'll drop that tailgate down, girl, for all the world to see. And I hope you understanding what I'm trying to say, 'cause my feelings are pretty simple. Words get in the way. I won't be your after party. You can be my pregame. You can wear my jersey, darling. Same team, same name. Tailgate crazy. Tailgate crazy. All right, you know the words. I don't need no on-couch, no. Need no rocking chair. We can rock that tailgate down, girl. Party everywhere. Tailgate crazy. Tailgate crazy. Now I don't own no cattle, no cows. I don't own no horse. When I drop my tailgate down, well, I'm country. We country. Yeah, I'm country to the core. Tailgate crazy. Tailgate crazy. Let's get crazy. Don't need no on-couch store. Need no rocking chair. We can rock that tailgate down, girl. Party everywhere. We can party anywhere. We can party right here. Tailgate crazy. Tailgate crazy.
And we are back on the ranch. What fun we're having with that song. Again, spanning the globe to bring you the best in indie Americana music. Indie artists out there, Americana artists, you want to be on the ranch? My email's strolling there. Just fill out the application at Randie O'Neil. You got to spell my name right. RandieOneil.com/shows. And you can be on the ranch. And we have people from all over the world. We've had people from Scotland, UK, Ivory Coast, Canada, and now we're in the Dakotas with Trailer Park Country, tailgating it.
Tailgating. That's our thing. You know what I mean? Tasty video. That's right. Hey, you know what? When you show up at a tailgate, it's like everything you could ever imagine. Every type of food. They have cook-offs, barbecue contests. They got all, and it's all the food, all the drinks, all the homemade drinks, all the margaritas on. They open up, you know. It's a party. You know, people.
I know. I'm looking at those videos and I'm getting hungry. I'm agreeing with Billy. Billy's like a tasty video. You know, like
it's the WWE in Mardi Gras. That's
right. That's what it is. That's what a tailgate is. Hey, and it's so awesome. You know, and we I want to put that out there. People want to get to know more about us or see more about the tailgates. You know, I mean, we have a website as well. It's www.trailerparkcountry.net, and you can go on there. And there's links to our socials, links to our videos, links to our music. We also been on our concert series this year. We have another indie artist, a group called Allison in Harmony, and we put a link up on our website for them. Randy, we have suggested to them as well to contact you once they produce music together. What it is, a principal out of Lenox, South Dakota, and his daughter, and they're called Allison Harmony, and they're our opening act this year on all of our concerts that we've been doing, and there hasn't been anything like these guys since the Kindles. You know, and that's saying a lot, and I get it, but they're that good. Their harmony and everything is really awesome. And you know, I want to give a shout out to Allison Harmony. Thank you for coming along with us. It's an honor to have you as well. We can't wait to bring them to the tailgate.
Hi, Emma. Hi, Chad.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So what are you guys working on next?
Well, we got to complete the album, get all of our videos in check and ready to roll out to all of you, see what the rest of it's all about.
I'm going to give you a little teaser. Okay. First of all, Trailer Park 316 is part of it. Jason is normally just back there with the guitar, fixing everything I mess up, you know what I mean? Because that's what I do. You know what I mean? Hey, when you walk downstairs, you know, and they're practicing all technical, and they're like, do it over. And I just sit over there and I laugh. They're like, why? I said, it ain't going to sound nothing like that when I take over. You know, it ain't going to do that. But we are actually going to do the remix for Tailgate Crazy. And Jason, Trailer Park, a.k.a. Trailer Park 316, is going to be doing something totally different. Not just backup vocals, but he's going to put some rhyme to it. And it's going to be a totally new look for him, totally new persona. But we're going to reach out at the Tailgating Hall of Fame and let all the tailgaters and the fans know we're ready to make another video with all of them in it. And it's going to be a fun thing to do, and it's just going to be a fun thing. We're going to do that. We also are going to do a song. We have a surprise, you know what I mean, for Freddie. We're going to do a song with for him, featuring Allison and Harmony, and then help Allison and Harmony because they've got a song that they're going to be releasing called Every Given Sunday. And, you know, we're not just about ourselves. We're just like you, how you support other people. We're not trying to make no money off Allison and Harmony. We're not trying to do nothing like that. But if you know, I mean, if you're worthy and we got a way to help you out, then that's what we're going to do. Hey,
Billy wants to know if you need a drummer.
How you want to come to a tailgate, Billy? Hey, you know what?
Oh, that's a long way, Billy. You're in Long Island. I remember you're in Long Island.
There's been bands with 2 drummers before you. It's been quite interesting. You know how you have more than one guitar? Wait till you get 2 different beats going.
Right. Adam Ant. I remember Adam Ant. He had 2 double bass drummers. Like,
yeah, it's awesome. But we're going to do that, and we're in the process of finishing up a song called "Pedal to the Metal," which is another Trailer Park rooted NASCAR Indy dirt track quarter-mile song. And we're in hopes of putting together a video with those guys as well.
Oh, do they tailgate in the pits?
They do. They tailgate like you would not believe.
Wow.
And you know, so you know, tailgate. We're fans of yours. We're fans of the NFL fans. We're fans of the fans. Without fans, I mean, who are we? If there's nobody that watches the show, we can put it out as many shows as we want. Nobody watching it. You know what I mean?
That's so true. Oh, yeah, point taken.
It's about the fans, and the more that we can include them in what we do, you know, I don't know. It just feels like home. It feels like home. You know what I mean? We're just one of them. You know, we're telling our story. We're telling your story, and we're just putting it to music. So let's do it.
Playing for people is my drug of choice. I love to play for people. I love to see their reaction, their interaction to what the emotion brings to them through the music. That fuels me, and there is no better high. None.
Listen, I don't stay on stage, right? Hey, I'm 53 years old, but I'm bound to throw out a hip eventually. I'm karate kicking, jumping out in the audience. I'm with you. I'm with them. I'm one of them. You know, I'm getting down there with them and including them. They can come up on the stage. Matter of fact, we headlined Boomfest in Norfolk, Nebraska, which is the largest fireworks display in the Midwest. We headlined that on July 5th, and Freddie Chief Texan flew down and in full suit got up on the stage and done Tailgate Crazy with us.
Oh, God, you know, that's amazing.
Right, so
cool stuff. Cool stuff.
That's the stuff that we like to do, and we want to include them in the video. You know, like you said, spot us, but let's give them the spotlight. It's about them. You know, I mean, it's about them. They're the stars. You know, I don't take anything away from anybody who plays sports. I have done sports and I like sports. But there's a lot of work out to being a fan, to running a tailgate, to doing things. And a lot of people just don't know, you know, what these people do for people. You know, what you do for everybody. People need to know. Being on your show is an honor. Like it's a big deal. And you know, like I said, when you learn the little things, when you first started, I said, look, I can control your volume. I said, well, oh, that's great. You can shut me off when you're tired of hearing me. But it's an honor. Thank you, Randie. And I like your show. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just listened to, you know, I got the notification that your video come out. I watched it. You know what I mean? I don't make this up. This is what I am. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I'm a fan.
Oh, we got Kim chiming in. Oh, they were great guests. It was so much fun having them. And you guys, honestly, when you have new stuff coming out, you're coming back on. So
Awesome.
We'd love
let me
to.
know. And I these people, they're very authentic. There are, you know, I love when people are singing along with songs and they're into it and they're, you know, bopping along. And I don't understand why some artists don't enjoy that. Like, they're into your music.
I told this to Jason, like he couldn't make it to the draft for the Superfan Summit tailgate. When I walked into the tailgate, it was my first time ever. All right, first time ever. And we had one song out and everybody's yelling, Mr. Tailgate Crazy, Mr. Tailgate Crazy. I felt like Bon Jovi rolling in on the red carpet, right? Hey, and then when I'm up there singing the song, they're all singing it. They're all singing the song. I was like, you know, we seek validation. Yeah. We seek validation. Anybody who says that they don't seek validation, it's got to come from inside. There's no absolute. When I heard them singing our song, there was validation. Everybody might not like what you do, but somebody will. Somebody will.
That's right. And Kim agrees, you know, your experience of the music, you know, agrees with Billy. So it's amazing.
Trailer Park 316.
So when I was young, I dreamt about being on stage, having a great music career. I'm 50 plus, and now it's starting to happen for me. So don't give up on your dreams.
Give up your dreams, you die.
And
you do.
That's the bottom line, because the Trailer Park said so.
Because the Trailer Park said so.
Right. You know, and it's, you know, for people in a trailer park, you embrace it, run with it, and live your dream.
It's an attitude. It doesn't matter when you move out. What's the song? You can't take the country out the girl. Hey, Trailer Park Country is an attitude. It's not a place. You know, it's an attitude, and it just means be you and be okay with that.
Right.
People resonate with the truth.
I agree, guys. Thank you for sharing this with us, sharing your vision, your dreams, some great lessons here for all of us. You know, indie artists who support each other and work together and make things happen. So thanks for being on the show. When you have new stuff, we're getting you back on the show. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to be back here next Monday at 7 p.m. Until then, keep shining.
Thank you.
I'm on the road. Don't know where it's going.